Hey guys, this exact Ghostwriter setup gets me 2,000 to 3,000 new followers every single week on LinkedIn and Twitter combined. And it's not a complicated setup, it is no end-to-end automations, just a really simple Ghostwriter setup that you can put in any LLM of your choice, Claude, GPT, takes 10 minutes to set up and writes exactly like you. See, everyone's always complaining about AI slop, generic GPT content that sounds like a robot having a stroke, right? But here's what's actually happening. You guys are people. People are asking AI to read their minds. They type and write me a LinkedIn post about AI and are expecting some magic to just come out of on the other side on the output. See, AI cannot read your mind, but it can learn your patterns if you show it exactly what you want. And this is a prime example. I'm going to show you the prompt, and let me actually first show you the setup document where number one, what we need is a Google Sheets, as you can see over here, where you just want to put a collection of all the posts you like. This is a personal example of what I use, right? But you can put your own posts, you can put specific lead magnet posts, you can put posts from top creators in your niche, right? And as we can see, this is what I like to call LinkedIn value posts, when I want to be a lot more comprehensive, detailed, not short and punchy. As you can see, there's a specific style to it, right? The hook is still really good, but you can see we have dividers, we have steps, we have arrows. We aren't almost deprecating the quality of the post with emojis, right? It looks really visual, it looks clean, we're asking questions, there's a little bit of storytelling going on as well. And I want you guys, number one, to think about what an actual human ghostwriter would do. They wouldn't just start writing randomly, right? They first study your old content, they analyze your vocabulary, analyze the syntax, the structured sentences, and they pick up on your rhythm and flow. And that is exactly what we're going to make the AI do over here. So first, what you want to do is make a collection of posts. So this is an example of LinkedIn value posts. So on a high level, what my setup looks like for Twitter as well. So first, number one, I do want to give a shout out to Tyler. He's the guy who I actually learned this from. He's a cool guy. I've been speaking a little bit to him here and there. But either way, he's really knowledgeable and really good at what he does. So my setup looks like this. For Twitter, I have the lead magnet agent, and for Twitter, I have a value post, which is just for AI frameworks and whatnot. And the same setup goes, and I have the exact same setup on LinkedIn as well. For instance, if I open my LinkedIn profile over here, we can see that I have a lead magnet over here, where we have a different type of copy. And then I also have over here a value-driven post, where I have a different type of copy. You can see it's a lot longer, it's more comprehensive, because I'm trying to educate people, right? I'm trying to drill a specific point across. So what you want to do is you can have whatever setup you like. You could just have a general setup, okay? And I have another one for example tweets. As you can see, I have different tweets. So what you want to do, number one, is go over there to file and click on download, and download it as a markdown format. Okay, so once you download it into markdown format, you can come into Claude, you can come into GPT. I personally prefer Claude, and that's what I would recommend as well. Turn on extended thinking. Use Sonnet. Opus is not bad either. Both of them do get a pretty solid job done, in my opinion. But you can also create a GPT project, and what you want to do is the first thing, come over here to project knowledge and upload from your device the exact file that you have, which in this case you can see it is in markdown format. And guys, the reason we're actually using it in specifically markdown format is because this allows the AI to it preserves your formatting, your line breaks, your structure. AI can actually now understand that and dissect that information, right? So then we come over here, and this is the prompt I'm using. So I've already shared a snippet of the system in the past, right? We can go over the prompt. I want you to be a senior ghostwriter for LinkedIn value posts. You excel at mimicking someone's vocabulary, diction, writing style, post structure, and content approach. And your speciality is in mirroring content so precisely that no one could even tell that it was written by someone else, right? And as we can see, specific vocabulary patterns, word choices, line spacing, sentence structure and rhythm, how ideas flow and build. And the exact prompt I'm going to be sharing in the comment section below the exact setup for this system, where I believe you can come over here, and yes, so this is a really simple prompt. You can use this, or you can always just take this prompt into another AI and tell it to optimize it, right? As you can see, this is for the value post, so that's why I'm even saying the word count is we're pushing it to the upper limits for LinkedIn, right? But I would never make a lead magnet with 600 words. So take a look at this. You have a complete access to it. Have fun with it. It's really, really solid, guys. And once again, guys, I want to say why this works is because most people, they try to describe the voice with adjectives. Be casual, be direct, be punchy, be engaging. But what does it even mean to be direct, right? 5 different writers are going to interpret that in 5 different ways, right? If you told me something was direct, I would be thinking I would execute that in a different fashion as you would. And that is exactly why we need to give the AI the exact structure and the syntax and almost order it to do so, right? So let me actually show you how the system looks in real life as well. So we have the prompt over here, we have the markdown format, and let me open a notes. So this is the way I like to create a lot of my content personally. High converting content is that I will record the video and then I simply put a time script. As you can see, the timestamp, and this is what I said previously, you know, here's a post, a tweet, and a post. Sorry, so this is actually a mix of I was helping one of my friends create content. So you know, so he's already made a post over here, a Twitter post, and then he made a video coupled with that. So I just dumped this all into the AI in one go, right? And I was using an app called Screen Studio where I just talk to AI basically, and I told it, you know, that here's a tweet and here's the timestamp of a video. You can see there's a video. It's about this interactive, immersive AI platform with context profiles and whatnot. Just pay attention to it and make a good value-added LinkedIn post. And the CTA, we said nothing. I said, like, you know, don't make it too salesy, nothing crazy. We're just trying to provide value and educate the audience. And let me just copy this and let's see what post actually comes out on the other end of things. And let's just put enter. And let's even take a look at the way AI is dissecting the post, because that is really cool when you turn on extended thinking. Yes, so let's open. So as you can see, even the AI is now analyzing, guys, this hook, the clear problem statement, the solution, breakdown, and it's dissecting your vocabulary and your style. No fluff tone, technical concepts, right? And this is exactly what I'd already provided in the markdown format, using arrows for list, specific formatting. And look at this, guys. This is fine, a really, really good post. It has the arrows, it has the step 1, it has the dividers, of course, right? So now if I copy this, and now let me open, this is exactly how I would create the post, right? So of course we would want to have some, you know, spacing. I would break it up, the text, right? But it is really clean. Most are like complete amateurs, right? And then you can enter like a divider or something like this, right? So we have this over here. We come here. Once again, we put in a couple of line spacings. And let's actually read the post, you know. Let me see the flow. Like, let me dissect it myself as a copywriter, right? The laziest way to learn AI just got 1000x more powerful, ... I love that. Took me 5 hours to build by implementing this one idea. So there you have, guys, the information, the curiosity gap, right? Because if you understand LinkedIn, you have the first line, the hook, and then you have the rehook. And this is now, people are going to decide based on this information, do they want to open more of the video or not? And then, you know, the thing everyone talks, gone, completely eliminated. Most people are still learning AI like amateurs. And then why, right? And then they hit the wall and wonder why AI learning feels like work. And yeah, guys, this is clean. Like, I've already tried this and my friend already posted it. But yeah, this gets my approval, of course. You know, like I said, we do need to, you just need to clean it up a little bit. So, you know, just enter like a bit of spacings and whatnot. Add a couple of dividers, because you wouldn't want to just like stack it vertically like that. So, but this is a good post, guys. And you know, I've created I have setups like this. If we come over to my projects, I have setups like this for, like I said, a LinkedIn lead magnet. I have setups like this for LinkedIn value posts, and same goes for Twitter. And this is exactly what you can do for yourself as well, where you just saw at what it created, the structure, the line breaks, the vocabulary. That is exactly how I wanted it to write, right? And for this exact video, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to use the transcript of this video I'm making right now and just dump it into this. And sure, I'll change about a couple of things, but it gets me like 98% of the way there without doing anything. Whereas if I took the transcript into a GPT, a random, just a GPT chat, I would not even be anywhere close. If anything, I'll just be abusing and fighting with the AI, right? And you saw how it mirrors my exact formatting, the short punchy openers, expanded middle, clean conclusion, right? It even picks up on when we were using arrows for the list. And this is just because I provided it with those examples, right? This completely depends on what you provided as the inputs. If you want lead magnet posts that have emojis, for instance, or they have, you know, specific style of CTAs maybe, you can use that. That's perfectly fine. It's going to work. You can even train it on top creators in your niche. And if you're just starting out, study what works and then make it yours. That's exactly how I grew my own brand. And this isn't theory, guys. I'm really using this to, I'm using this exact setup to grow my own Twitter profile. And I use this exactly for LinkedIn as well, right? And this is really why it beats every complicated workflow out there. It's simple. You can use it. You can master it, and then you can really hand this off or delegate this to a VA to just create content for you. Just create an SOP, simple thing. And like I said, this really replicates how actual ghostwriters think, right? Structure first and then the content second. You're not asking AI to be creative. You're asking it to be a pattern matching machine that fills your proven structure with fresh ideas. Yes, guys, the link for the Notion document will be below. And stop fighting with AI to sound human and start showing it how exactly you want it to sound. That is the difference, right? You can use all the fancy adjectives in the world, but at the end of the day, they don't mean anything. This whole setup honestly will take you at most 10 minutes, and unlike the complex, really complex automations and systems you keep seeing and downloading from, you'll actually just use this every day, create good content, and move on with your day. Content is not supposed to be something you're just sitting there and like banging your head against 24/7, right? And yeah, I hope this video was valuable. Let me know if you got any questions about the setup. But either way, hope you're all doing well.